The joy of skipping, it doesn't have to end just because you grow up.
Cody Stark is releasing his inner skipper. He is live in Sausalito this morning with why this childhood pastime is great for adults, too. Hey, Cody.
I am indeed. I am indeed. I want to introduce you guys to my friend Kim. Kim! Hold on, she's got to skip down here.
It's very involved,
this
skipping.
Is the way she travels all the time. Kim, Skipper, as you were called. Say hi to the folks at home.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Okay, so we have known each other for how long?
17 years.
17 years?
Yes.
17
Yes.
years? Would you guys like some video proof?
Sure.
Roll the beautiful footage. So this story we did
therapy like me
back in Indianapolis.
In 1999, yes.
Okay.
young lady who's
It was the very first story ever about it was when I just had the idea of starting a skipping movement, and you were my very first interview that I ever did.
Wow,
How
look
about
at
that? How about that? Take that. Take that. We've been friends ever since. I've had a dream of you and I skipping across the Golden Gate Bridge, and today we will fulfill my dream.
Oh,
Yes, it's a dream for me too.
It's not,
okay.
because you got to get up early.
Yeah.
I do this for a living. I do this for a living. Okay, why is skipping so important to you? What started this whole bit?
Well, when I first skipped as an adult, I thought, why do we stop? And it's really because people say that it's not acceptable for adults to skip. And I think the world needs positivity and joy more than anything right now. And so that's really what it's about for me, is not worrying about what other people think and just being in my spirit and in my joy and
Awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
loving life.
Let me say this. She embodies positivity and joy with pigtails. That is you in a nutshell right there, my friend. But there's actually been like research and scientific proof that skipping is really good for you, right?
It's true. There was actually just a study that's completed at the East Carolina University where they studied and they found that if you skip as fast as you run, which I rarely do, but if you do, it burns more calories than running. It has less impact on your joints than running does. And it's just really, like an animal is when they're out in the field frolicking about, that's like skipping. But when you're running, it's more of like a fight or flight intensity thing. So skipping's all about the joy.
The joy. The joy of skipping. If people want to know more about your movement, you have a website, right?
I do. iskip.com is the website, and I celebrate all of the accomplishments of skippers all over the world. There's people doing some pretty amazing things right now.
Yeah. Did you hear that? All over the world.
Yes.
Literally, all over the world, people are doing this. Okay, so we're going to take off here in just a second. We're going to skip the Golden Gate Bridge this morning with my friend Kim, the skipper. Back to you guys in the studio.
And, if you think about it, a skip, thanks, Cody and Kim, if you think about it, when you skip, it's a whole body workout,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
And
absolutely.
when you're little and you're this big, it's not that much movement. I mean, it's for your relative size, I guess.
Right.
But when you extend that up to, I'm 5'10", that's a lot lot of moment.
Yeah,
momentum, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
I
I
like
can't
that.
wait to see this.
Skipping the Golden Gate Bridge.
Only
Good
Cody.
stuff. And we'll link our website, too, by the way, to our GoodDaySacramento.com under show info if you want to check out iskip.com.
This is Good Day.
Sausalito, no, we're heading to the city, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to skip the Golden Gate Bridge this morning. It's an international movement. Skipping.
That it is. Full body workout, Cody says. And they have known each other 17 years, those two, Cody and his friend Kim, trying to bring skipping to the Bay Area.
says it burns more calories than running.
That's what he said.
And not as much of an impact on your
It
joints.
just seems more fun, right? It's more
Yes.
lighthearted, right?
Although you look a little strange.
You do, but
can go
if
that
everybody's
far.
doing it, then nobody looks strange.
That's a good point.
Okay, we'll
There
check
you go.
back with them. They're live in Sausalito coming up. First,
And the saying goes, that's a one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But what about one small skip?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to skip the Golden Gate Bridge. But before we skip the Golden Gate Bridge, what do we have to do, Kim?
We got to skip to the loo.
All right, we got to go to the bathrooms first. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is my friend Kim. Kim, what do they call you?
I am the skipper
She is the skipper because...
because I love skipping, and I started a worldwide skipping movement.
Yes, you did, my friend. Yes, you did. Okay, so this morning, if you're just tuning in, we are going to skip the Golden Gate Bridge this morning because...
Because skipping is fun.
I was going to say because we can, but sure. How do we get to the...
Uh-oh. Gee,
we-
Cody's lost.
Do we go
Surprise.
that way? Okay, we go that way.
No, it's impossible. It never happens.
I know, it's hard to believe. Hold on here. Okay.
I
All right.
mean, it's a bridge, so.
We weren't kidding in the tease.
Yeah.
We really had to skip to the loo.
You did actually
So
skip
that
to the
kinda put us
loo.
behind
Yes.
here for a second. Okay, we got our bearings down. Yes, we did. Okay, Kim, tell them about.
This way.
Oh my
Wait.
God. The bridge, it's golden. I got orange gold.
Yeah. It's a very unique color.
The whole point of skipping is what, Kim?
Basically to make the world a happier place and to lift your spirits and to get a good exercise
Now,
workout while you're doing it.
There's different ways to skip. There's the walk to hop skip.
Right, well, if you're a walker, you can just like walk to, skip to, walk to, skip to. You can do like a double skip, which is kind of like the Wizard of Oz skip.
Yeah.
Like we're going to see the wizard.
Yeah.
The
The
wonderful
important
wizard.
thing is just how much fun you have with every step you take. It's not about speed or distance.
We found the entrance.
Oh, thank
yes.
goodness.
Okay. All right. Now that you guys just don't think that Kim has made up this whole, well, she did make up this whole movement, but that you think that nobody's doing this. You just got back from where, Kim? Tell them the story.
I just led the Austin Skip-a-thon in Austin, Texas, where we had
awesome.
over 200 skippers skipping. Whoa, I almost got hit by a bike. 200 people skipping to raise awareness for foster angels of Central Texas. It was fantastic.
Now, if you want to know more about skipping and the skipping worldwide movement, just go to
iskip.com.
Yes, it's a fabulous website. And on that website, you'll see a piece of video from close to 100 years ago where you and I first met.
It was 8 years ago is what's up on the website when we skipped around the studio in Sacramento.
And then before that, back in Indianapolis, we did a story. Right before you got international fame, I did the first story, right?
Yes, you were the very first story. Are you tired, Cody? Come on, skip.
Yeah,
Do it.
they're showing the video. Apparently, I'm ageless, Kim. I'm ageless. So you just woke up one day and said, why don't we skip anymore?
Well, the first time I skipped as an adult, I had this vision like I should start a skipping movement because it was so fun. I've never liked running, and skipping is joyful, and I can do it for longer distances, and so that's what inspired me.
Fantastic. Okay, we're going across the Golden Gate Bridge. Woo! If you're at home, skip around your living room. If you're a television news anchor, skip around the set.
Yeah.
But your cable doesn't last very far, so don't trip.
Yeah, skip
More.
carefully, skip carefully.
There they go.
All right, back to you guys.
All right, Skip sliding away, and you can hear he's breathing heavy because she says it works a lot more. It burns more calories
yeah.
than just walking and running, and less impact on your joints.
Right.
So it's supposed to be good there.
That is fantastic.
And Cody continues his attempt to skip across the Golden Gate Bridge. Whether he makes it or not, he's got the best view of the entire morning. We'll check in with him and Kim, the skipper, coming up next.
And who needs a walking stick when you got two perfectly good legs that can skip, ladies and gentlemen? We're skipping across the Golden Gate Bridge, making the world a happier place. Stick around.
This is Good Day.
Skipping is on a comeback.
It's all the rage.
I'm telling you right now. Be skipping buddies with someone on the right. That's our own Cody Stark and his friend Kim skipping across the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco this morning.
Oh, Cody's down.
Cody down!
Oh,
Cody
dear.
down!
Oh, heavens.
I wondered if he'd be able to maintain the skip. It is great overall exercise. If you haven't skipped in a while,
Right.
just try it to see the complete movement of
Yeah.
every
We gotta go
bone and muscle in your body. I'm telling you.
And that momentum, it
You will
just
be
keeps you going.
shocked,
Yeah,
right?
and you can't help but like,
It seems like just a little kid's play
Yeah.
action thing, but not even. I know you
so
feel silly
funny.
doing it, but maybe just skip in your own home.
Yeah.
Try going from the living room to the
Skip
kitchen
around,
and see what
exactly,
happens.
around the living room.
Yeah?
See what happens.
Neat stuff.
Your pets will look at you crazy.
Yeah.
Let's check.
Plus, when faced with crossing a bridge, just skip it.
Hey, Cody Stark here. I figured out the one problem with skipping the bridge is that when you park on one side, you got to skip all the way back. We'll learn more about Skipper's story and why skipping is taken off around the world and people that are doing it in the valley. We'll talk about that in just a second.
difference 2 days make? Because Monday morning, Golden Gate Bridge, we couldn't see it. But today, it is stunning.
Socked in.
Yeah, it was.
Socked in. As Cody Stark there and his friend Kim make their way across the bridge, skipping the length of the bridge over and back. So they started in Sausalito, went over to San Francisco, now they're coming back.
That's some good skipping there, Codes.
Yeah.
And you might say Cody Stark has been skipping work all morning.
Technically,
Oh,
that's
when you get to one side
true.
of the bridge, you got to skip back to your car. Hi, guys.
Hi.
So, when you started this, did you think that it would get this big? That you would meet people around the world skipping?
No, I never could have imagined for how long the skip would go on.
And the skip keeps going on. I gotta tell you, it's hard to talk and skip at the same time. But anyway, so tell them about the lady that is actually dressed up as a jester out there that's skipping around.
Yeah, there's the Seattle skipping gestress who is skipping as performance art 5 to 7 miles a time in Seattle right now. And then
You just got back from Austin, Texas for a big skip-a-thon.
yes, and then there's a guy in Norway who started a skipping movement there named Louis. Oh, we're getting honked at.
Okay.
Easy.
Get out of the way, Stark!
Jeez.
In
Skip
New York
hog.
started Michelle Joni's skipping club. And there's a girl in Vacaville who just started organizing skips that people could find out about on the Skipping Movement Facebook page.
I think this is a good spot to pause skipping for just a
Check your pulse.
wee second.
You okay?
Okay, the thing about Fitbit, oh yeah, you all right, Scott? He's a little tired.
Oh, talk down.
The thing about skipping and your Fitbit, it doesn't give you credit for the extra hop, does it?
No, it's the same as walking, unfortunately.
We should skip to Fitbit and yell at them right now.
Yes. I also wanted to let people know that if they send me a picture or a video of them skipping, I would be happy to send an free I Love Skipping sticker. And they can do that through the iskip.com website.
iskip.com, you heard it. She would like to do that for you. I would just like to go sit down. Let's skip.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
On we go.
right.
Almost there.
I gotta tell you, this has been the greatest view I've ever had and the most fun I've ever had exercising. Normally I hate exercising, but I kind of dig this skip.
That's the glory of skipping. It really kind of adds an element of joy to it.
You know, she doesn't
Certainly
sound
does.
as labored as you
I'm
do.
going a little high though.
Yeah, it's better to stay low to the ground if you're an adult who has to skip for a while, or you'll exhaust yourself really
But
quick.
I'm not an adult, Kim. Oh my God.
Oh, not the hat. Oh, Lottie now.
It is good exercise,
All
you know,
right.
if you try
Back
it.
to you guys.
Okay, Code. There you go. It's full body. It's all your muscles. It's like somewhere between walking and running, but I think it'd be great to try
It's got
sometime.
to do something for your endorphins, too, because you have to be happy when you skip.
Right. And you're happy just watching people skip, right? All right?